So in a past video, I covered the 5 reasons why I think you should not start your own automotive repair shop. My name's Arun Coumar. I own Driven Auto Care, which is 5 repair shops in the San Francisco Bay Area. Right now, we're going to continue growing, but today I wanted to cover the flip side of that. Here are the 5 reasons why you should start your own automotive repair shop, and I guarantee you that all 5 of them are not going to be what you expect. Reason number 1, you like risk. So what do I mean by that? When you start your own automotive repair shop, you sign up to take responsibility for every car that leaves your shop and its safety and reliability on the public roads. You have at your liability a significant amount of risk coming from every car that rolls out the door. This is something that cannot be overlooked. I know a lot of shops that get a lot of bad rap for letting cars leave in an unsafe manner. Whether the customer agreed to that unsafe condition of the vehicle or not, this is something that needs to be documented, and this is something that needs to be protected against at all costs. But it's always going to happen. There is always the possibility that a piece of suspension just falls off right after you finish doing a coolant service on a car. There is always the chance that the vehicle suffers a blowout from a pothole that the driver fails to disclose to you when they come back and sue you the next week after you put tires on their car. There are all kinds of reasons why this business exposes you to a significant amount of risk. There's chemicals, there's injury, there's heavy equipment, there's vehicles on the public road. This is an insurance agent's playground. This is where ambulance chasers come for you as a shop owner to get the money from your liability. This is something you must be comfortable with before you start an automotive repair shop. And if you're someone that's a bit of a junkie, maybe you like doing backflips off buildings, maybe you like snowboarding down triple black diamonds, this is the kind of thing that actually is something you a bit enjoy, whether you find it acceptable for your own sick, twisted mind or not. A lot of shop owners will share in the camaraderie of being a little bit crazy, a little bit gone to assume this much risk. Reason number 2, you can sleep at night knowing you are 100% responsible for the safety of public roads. I know a lot of shop owners in reality that struggle with this massively. They cannot, in their mind, comprehend that a car that left their shop is now out on the road with the potential risk of causing an accident. This is a huge component of the business that ties exactly into what I just talked about with risk. This is the same thing, except it is more around your ability to tolerate stress and risk within your day-to-day life. Yeah, you may like risk, but you also may stay up all night and deprive yourself of necessary sleep in order to function well the next day. It's extremely important to make sure that you are taking care of your mental and physical health in order to do your best at work. And so if you find yourself with so much stress around the liability and the responsibility of the safety of public roadways, you're going to struggle to succeed as a repair shop owner. You need to be able to sleep at night. Reason number 3, you can manage money. If you've historically been somebody who struggles to keep enough in the bank account, and maybe now you've scraped together enough to be able to go out and get a loan and buy a shop or start your own shop, but your past track record maybe suggests that you already really like going into personal credit. Maybe you really like spending money on vacations or tools or things like that that are more for enjoyment than reinvestment into the business, then you may struggle to make sure you have enough in the bank to make ends meet as you're managing the working capital of your repair shop. As I talked about in the reasons why you shouldn't video, this business requires a lot of working capital. You have parts, you have payroll, you have a lot of expenses that may or may not come before you ever get paid for any of the work that you do. So you need to make sure you always have money in the bank. But if you are someone who, when you get money in the bank, you pull it out immediately, don't do this. But if you are someone who is responsible and prudent with money, that you can appreciate that you need money in the future in that bank account, and you can leave it there, not touch it, then you can succeed as a shop owner. Reason number 4, you can have difficult conversations. We are in a business that has a notoriously bad reputation and is generally dreaded by the public. This is a business where the only industry that people want to go to less than auto repair is the dentist. People grinding on your teeth, people making that horrible sound, hitting the exposed nerves in your gums, or having to shell out thousands of dollars to make your car safe and reliable. That is the unfortunate reality of our business as cars have become more expensive, cars have become different as far as a commodity and a financial burden in people's day-to-day lives. Cars are an extremely important tool that we use every day, but it also comes with a significant financial burden on top of that. You need to be able to convey to people and to comfort people and to shelter people from the stress and the sensitivity and the fear that comes from visiting an auto repair shop. This is a business that people don't want to come to. This is a business that they don't understand. This is a business that's known for scamming people. You have to be able to overcome all of that in these difficult conversations to get people comfortable with you, to get people to trust you, to get people to understand that you are trying to do what's best for them. This is true as a shop owner. This is also true as a service advisor, but it goes further with shop owners because when you're a shop owner, you are the end of the line. You may hire people that you use to insulate yourself from the customer conversations, but at the end of the day, if somebody wants to talk to the boss, that's you. You only get the most difficult escalations of customer dissatisfaction. You only deal with the people who are already crying, who are already yelling, who are already on their last dollar. Those are the people that you have to be able to calm down, that you have to be able to make things right with, and that can be extremely difficult given the reputation and the overall stigma that this industry has. Reason number 5, you can trust strangers. What do I mean by that one? That's kind of an interesting one, isn't it? Well, here's what I mean. Number 1, you have to be able to trust customers. Number 2, you have to be able to trust vendors. Number 3, if you choose to hire people, you have to be able to trust your employees. And given everything else that I have talked about when it comes to this business, difficult conversations, high financial stakes, lots of liability, a huge amount of risk, a ton of stress, you cannot do it all yourself. You cannot go build the parts that you put on the car. You cannot answer every phone call and touch every bolt and make sure it's torqued. You cannot do it all. You can't rely on the car to tell you what's wrong with it. You may have to rely on the customer who is paying you for the work on their car in order to tell you the symptoms that their car has. You cannot find yourself in a situation where you dread the phone ringing. You cannot find yourself thinking that every single customer is a liar. You cannot find yourself thinking that employees are impossible to find and that you just have to do it all yourself. These are all reasons that you will hate owning a repair shop. These are all things that shoot repair shop owners in the foot all the time. I see this on a weekly basis. I talk to shop owners who complain about the state of the industry, the state of the customers, the state of the vendors, the state of the employment. It's actually possible to trust people. And the only reason that I've been able to grow from 0 repair shops to 5 in 3 years, or less really, 2.5 years, is because I have been able to trust people. I've been able to trust dozens of employees over the years to fix thousands of cars, handle thousands of sensitive customer interactions, and it's all because of that trust in strangers. Every single person that I hired, I didn't know before I started this business, but now with dozens of employees, both currently employed and employed in the past, this is an absolute necessity if you should buy an automotive repair shop. So that's what I got. Those are the 5 reasons why you should start your own automotive repair shop business. What do you think? Did I get it right? Do you think I'm crazy? Do you hate me now? Do you think you should? And if so, you're crazy. Welcome to the club. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed, please get subscribed. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or feedback, and stay driven.